YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are doing well. We still got about, by the time I upload this video, we would have, I believe, a day left for 2025. So you still got a day or 2 days, to get into that momentum of good habits. And excuse my voice, I am still sick. I've had allergies, some really bad ones, and I have not been going to the gym. I haven't went to work from the past 4 days, and I've been calling in sick. So yeah, excuse my voice, but yeah, today's topic is semen retention is a lonely path, right? And I'll tell you why, because before I went on a longer streak and I started my channel, I would hear this all the time, from different content creators, that it's a lonely path and this and that. And some of the people would say that, oh, you can't be in a relationship while on retention and things like that. It just never made sense for me, until I went on a longer streak and I started to lose a lot of friends. And also the main reason is like it's about that frequency and vibration. When you're like when you're doing those habits, those the website and all those weed low vibration thing, you attract certain people who are on those frequency, and you actually get along with those people because you're on that same frequency. But when you start to level up and you start to meditate, you start to eat healthy, you become sober, no more vaping or weed or whatever drugs, and you just take care of your body and you eat the right food and you sleep on time, what happens is your frequency goes up. You start to respect yourself, you start to love yourself. And what you do behind closed doors, people could actually sense that. You might not feel it because you stay with yourself all the time, so you're not gonna notice right away or in like couple days or weeks or even months, but outside people could notice that, right? And they say you attract what you are. So when you increase your vibration and you start to level up, all those people on that same vibration that you used to get along, you're not going to get along anymore. I remember one of my longest streak was 114 days, but that streak was extremely pure. What do I mean by that? I was not using social media, so no Instagram, no Snapchat, no nothing. And it was extremely, like, there was time, I wouldn't say extremely boring, but there was time where like I would get really bored because no smoking, no nothing, no social media, no dating apps, no nothing, no cheap dopamine, right? I went 114 days and my aura, like I could feel my energy, right? And this is actually something I experienced where like people's energy would affect me. And I remember that was my longest streak at the time I used to work at this job, right? And I went to work and I was feeling great. The eye contact was, on a deeper level. And I was at a startup area. We have like a startup area. We warm up before we start our day at work. And there was a new hire. And no offense to him, no offense to that guy, but like the frequency of that coworker was just very low, and I just didn't want to be rude to him, but the guy just came up to me and shook my hand, and he kept talking. He was like, I'm new and this and that, and it's good to be friends with someone, right? I introduced and talked to him, and then he just won't stop talking. And I had to like let him know that, hey, they're watching us and things like that. And he would tell me about cats, and he has cats, and he's got 2-3 cats, and this happened and that happened. And I felt like his energy was poking me. Like that was the very first time where I felt something about energy and how I felt that people could actually affect your energy. So when you increase your vibration, you don't get along with those same people that you used to get along with, because now you respect yourself, you like yourself, you love yourself. And people are going to start to fall off, man. That's just part of it. Have you heard of sacrifice? That's what it is, sacrifice. You got to sacrifice those people those friends. And it's not that you want to shit on those people, or you think you're better than them, but it's just like you just want to do the best for yourself. You want to take care of your body, your life, you know what I mean? And you can uplift everyone with yourself. You could maybe tell someone, but you can't uplift someone else, you know what I mean? So that's why you're going to lose a lot of friends. And I'll give you an easy example before I end this video, because I just wanted to make a short quick video. Recently one of my friends actually hit me up and told me that, I don't know what exactly going on, but basically he's about to become a father, and he invited me to come to the event, and he sent me the link where, you choose how many people are you bringing. So I replied to him. I said, I most likely I'll be there, and I appreciate you for letting me know, but I did not go because I just knew there's going to be alcohol. I knew there's going to be other people, and right now I'm just kind of cold turkey, you know what I mean, focusing on myself, and I'm not trying to be a people pleaser, trying to please people, and trying to be this happy guy. I'm just trying to heal up, trying to become the best version of myself, and I ended up didn't go, right? And I'm friends with him from a long time. And there was other friend of me who who would tell me that, hey, we need to go out. If we're gonna go out, what are we gonna do? We're gonna go to the club. We're gonna drink. And that's something that I'm running away from. You know what I mean? So it's just not gonna work out, and that's why you're gonna lose people and you're gonna lose friends. But if it's gonna help you become the best version of yourself, then let it be. What's wrong with it? You know what I mean? But be mentally prepared for it. The longer you retain, the lonelier this path's gonna become. But that's just part of it. So be ready and be mindful for those things, because a lot of people give up once they reach 40 days, 30 days, 50 days. They get into flatline and they feel lonely, and then they're like, yep, relapsed. So it's not a sprint, it is a marathon. You know what I mean? It's a slow process. It's a slow process, day by day. It's sometimes you're gonna have boring days, painful days. Sometimes you're gonna be in flat lines, but that's just part of it. So I hope this makes sense, and you learn something from it, because it's gonna everyone's journey is different, but everyone's gonna experience flat lines at some point, the loneliness and all that. So hope you're gonna be prepared for that, and I hope that makes some sense for you guys. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.